Alright. I'm not muted. Nice. Nice. I am not muted. Good. Alright, okay. You know what I would have liked? If I had all of my chat in one place. That would be gold. That would be gold. They need to figure that out. Hey, Captain Falcon on YouTube. What up, Fitah Anime? Hi. Hi, both of you. Hey, Hadi, if you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like, bro. Don't forget to like. Fitah Anime and Captain Falcon. You can do that too? I can do what, brother? What can I do, broski? The goal for the YouTube stream today is to get to 5 likes. Anyways, I wish I could show the YouTube comments like this too. Hey, thank you for the follow, user. Hold on, let me get to the YouTube comments, bro. Oh. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Alright, here it is. Alright, from now on I will have the YouTube. I will also have the YouTube chat here too. Always the song loan? Yes. I know. I love this song. What can I do? Hey, from now on I will show the YouTube live chat too. Sorry, I always look at TikTok streams. You can do that? Oh, the comments? Oh, I didn't know that. Bro, it would be so much easier for me to have YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, all of their comments in just one tap. Just like this. That would be so nice. Where the winds meet is free? Wait, what? Yasin. But yeah, anyways, we do have the YouTube comments here too, which is nice. Anyways, you can literally wait, hold on, let me turn this shit on. If you're watching it on YouTube or Twitch, the comments are right there. Anyways, hopefully we can find that out one day. A new game. What's it called? Hey, I might play Foot Champs today. Hold on. So I'm in the mood to play games today. Hold on. Oh. Why is it a new colors? Black Friday. Oh my goodness. Where the wind meets. I have seen someone stream on 3 platforms. I had the comments on one screen. I wonder how they did it. I wonder how they did it. What was the game? Where the wind meets. Manta, is it a green screen day? Should we pull out the green screen today? No background. Oh shit. Wait, was it always free or is it just for today? Oh, this game looks nice. It looks really nice. Bro, you read. Alright, hold on, bro. My friend's getting a call. Wait, was it always used to be free or no? Chinese calls, Asian manga. No, I don't read it. Alright, I'm downloading it now. Let's go. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Yasin, man. Downloaded it. I might not play it, bro. I have a lot of games that I never play. Anyways, Foot Champs. Should we play Foot Champs today? Foot Champs, baby. Foot Champs. This game stresses me out, man. I'm not gonna go bold to get 10 to 11 wins. Not worth it. Fuck it. Let's play one game. Let's play one game. Let's. Boy, this one is lit. All right, let's download it. Download it. I shouldn't have downloaded it now, to be honest. I think it's gonna slow down the stream. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, how long is it gonna take? 100. Oh my goodness. Nah, I will pause it. No. Nope. 100 GB. Subhanallah. No, wait, is that much? That is gonna take a lot of time. A lot of time, bro. 111 GB. But I do have 2 terabyte free space. There's no problem, but my live stream is already lags too much. I can't try anything. Hey, hi Thief. Hey, sorry. Hi Thief. Bro, you would love it. I think I might. Why does it give me the same vibe as Ghost of Tsushima? Yo, what up, Tickle? Do you want me to tickle you, Tickle? Mr. Tickle, Tickle, Tickle. Mr. Tickle, Tickle, Tickle. Alright, watch me whoop some ass, bro. Watch me whoop some ass. Alright, let's go. Let's lock in. Bro, I should have pulled out the green screen. I never game. Come on, bro. Don't pause the game for me. It is a green screen day. So, green screen, baby. Oh, let me lock in. Lock in. Lock in.
The whistle blows. We're
Lock
off the first half of this Champions contest.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated.
Oh yes, look at this.
Oh, a chance soon. Well, the flag has gone up here.
Alright, is the audio too low? Alright, let me know if the audio is too low.
In the offing.
Come on. Hope you lose. Don't worry, baby. I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose. I haven't played this game in a long time, bro. I don't play this game. When I bought FC26, I thought I was gonna play every single day. I thought I was gonna be playing this game every day. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't enjoy playing games that much. But I still win, though. I still whoop some ass, though. I'll show you some new celebrations I've learned in this game.
What sort of response will we see from them now?
Hey, should I? By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, should I zoom in? Should I zoom in? Yo, I want to ask you some questions. Wait, me or? Hey, Ahmed911, first time chatter. First time chatter on Twitch. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, penalty. ورا مقعة يكفصت أي
Can they extend their lead? And he finds the net. No difficulties in
guys, it is time to Allah. Why can I not do celebrations today?
He's given the the keeper the eyes. Sent him completely the wrong way. Makes for a relatively simple finish.
Not gonna lie, stop moving, I'm not done. Bro, why are you always sus? It's a Friday night. Why are you sus, brother? Did you not pray Jum'ah today? Did you not go to the khutbah? Come on. I'm too good, bro. I'm too good. I'm too good. Every Friday, make it a habit to glaze yourself. It's good for your health. Come on, Vitinha, the best midfielder in the world. I think I have something for short PSG midfielders. I just love short PSG midfielders. I used to love Vitinha back in the days when I was 17 years old. You know, back in like 2001. Come on. Come on. Go for a run. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Pass it to him. Bro, what the hell? Wallahi, if I lose this game, I'm gonna be pissed. How am I missing that? What it?
Easily intercepted.
I'm lost. I don't understand it. Wait, should I zoom in? If you're watching on TikTok, is it too zoomed out? Yeah, bro. I also do stream. Hey, nice.
And Arsenal unable to retain possession.
No, it's good. Alright, okay, cool. Nice, fine. Hey guys, rate my gameplay out of 10.
And slipped through beautifully.
Oh! 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 Negative 1,000. Okay. Bro, my game. But that's my favorite skill. Wallahi, that's my favorite skill to do. The little, I don't know the name of it. Ahmed, nah, bruv, I prayed. Good. Negative 100,000. Wait, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Subhanallah, العظيم. وحمة خالد دمين. Wow, bro. How بدي قف بدينه يسوي له يسوي وحمة خالد. How? I'm winning. I'm whooping some ass. إلهي مركي اللي بدينا كوماتوسو. I'm actually a bad loser, man. I don't like taking L's. I can't take L's. The only L I can take is نصيب واي أنا كوسو دعي. هذا مركا when I win 3-4 games, then it's gonna get hard. هذا maybe it's not that hard now.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights.
Alright, let's go. I don't want to see their team. Hey, I'm the black, yeah? If you're getting confused, I'm always the black. I love being black. No, in the game, I love, like, you know, wearing black. That's what I mean. Come on. Oh, I need to lock in هذا والله. نك خور إبرو هاي. نكان. I need to lock it. Lock it.
Mohamed Salah plays with David Neres out wide, and the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Bro, how do I look when I'm locked in?
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Shit,
it's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4.
This looks promising. And you just witnessed a moment of true.
That is not good. Nasib.
What a stop was it from the keeper? He doesn't.
Hey, the gameplay audio, is it too low?
And a strong tackle. Claudia Pina.
Oh.
Quick thinking defensively.
Come on. Well, I don't play this game. Everyone has good players. Come on.
Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time.
Bro, tomorrow I want to play.
And they
Wait, hold on.
moving.
Hold on.
Salah. And Salah. Goalkeeping
Good save.
right out of the
So
top
tomorrow I
drawer.
want to play with me in my kick stream. Got a lot of viewers. You saw me before. Hey, let's go, bro. Wait, tomorrow what time?
Giving the ball away.
Oh god. What time tomorrow, broski? Mr. Tickle Tickle Tickle. Okay, magaca kufsan bas.
Delivering it into the box.
Alright, let's go.
But goalkeeper's ball. Disappointingly for
What
them.
time tomorrow? What time?
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh!
A real struggle to contain him.
Yeah, great feet, wasn't it?
Bro, I'm okay, that was bad.
Textbook
was bad.
interception. Mo Salah.
Le, what do you mean?
Putellas.
Le, Allah.
Neres. Oh, surely. The crossbar got in the way. A goal on the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Lauren James.
Guys, let's just pretend in our house, Arkin, yeah? Let's just pretend not Arkin. Come on. Come on.
Attacking with vigor. Oh, big moment. Oh, blocked it.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna finish the whole 15 games. I'm not really a gamer. I'm too old to be gaming, bro.
Theo Hernandez. Good weight on that pass.
Oh, come on.
High quality
So what
defending.
time? Check out on my.
Might work out.
Oh!
Could be. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing.
Why
in
is
the
my
end.
finishes so bad? Come on.
Well, that one has promise.
Hold on. Hold on, bro. Okay, let me score this goal. Let me score this goal.
Can she?
Pow! 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 Pow!
Thrilling stuff here.
Check out my TikTok. I'm also in Istanbul, broski.
One goal apiece here.
Nah, that's cool, bro. Do we know each other in real life? How did you know I was in? No, I'm not in Istanbul. I'm in Ankara. I am in Ankara. Ankara. Messi.
Alexia Putellas.
Come on.
Takes the shot.
Hey, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Magnificent reaction.
I sent you a message, bro. Check it out later, inshallah.
Short
Alright.
corner it is.
Alright, I will, broski. I will, broski. I will, broski. I will, broski. Come on. Come on, this. Oh. Hey, that goal was meant to be for Tickle, bro.
The build-up play and the chances that they're creating. But
Look
it's
at this. Oh, a sensational stop.
I know you a long time. I'm also a software engineering graduate. Hey, bro, we might. Bro, you know me way too much, man. You could literally just come to my house at this point. Yeah, we shouldn't even be texting or TikTok at this point.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Oh, not a good throw-in at all.
Yeah, you know way too much,
Well,
brother.
that's a fine-looking pass. Can he give them the advantage?
Come on. Hold on.
Oh, the keeper made it look.
Nah, well, this guy's trying to fucking. Hold on, bro.
Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Mm,
And making the move to
give
the
me
inside.
freedom.
Genuine chance. Oh, fine.
Wait, does LA for a while still play FIFA? Well, I don't think I could be a FIFA content creator, bro. Oh my god. How do people play this game every day and not get bored?
Claudia Pina. Counter-attacking chance.
Oh, Pina.
Oh,
Pina, stop it, Pina. Stop it, Pina.
it's gone in.
Stop it, Pina. Oh, why does it keep skipping? I'm trying to do the celebrations.
Back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline.
Ah.
Can they set up a chance?
No. Bro, Marquinhos is the worst defender of all time, bro.
Opportunity. They just couldn't stay in front. And now
I gave you the advice. What do you mean?
so
Wait,
back
what
underway.
advice?
The
Because
game
I be
having
taking
been
a lot of
scored at
advices, bro.
2-2.
I'm low-key dumb.
Vicha
I be taking a
Kvaratskhelia.
lot of advices, my guy.
And that brings the attack to an end.
Yeah, dealt with that really well, didn't he?
Well, he's certainly not alone.
I'd be taking this crazy, well, I can't be taking stuff as a man. Come. Oh,
Good-looking move.
Pino!
And a goal
Come on, come on.
to put them in
Come on,
front
do the
again.
celebration. Yeah.
Less than they deserve.
Am I still breathing? Am I still breathing?
Game then, 3-2. What will happen?
But I think I could be so annoying when I'm playing games, bro. Like, I'm not those toxic.
Situation. 1 minute here. This could level it. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched.
Do you remember the video you were asking about you? Oh
They take it short.
my goodness. Yes, I do, brother. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Can they open things up?
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is. A back and
My defending
forth
is so bad.
Now they're level again.
Is that the celebration? Yeah.
Nearly minute.
That's my unique celebration. I'll show you my. No. There was a lot of celebrations I was gonna do. I was gonna do the go to sleep celebration, but I couldn't. Bro, the best thing they've done in FIFA was add girls to the game, bro. The women are 10 times better than the men in this game. I don't know what they done to them. I think maybe it's just them being too little. I don't know. But they've done something. They've cooked with the women. They have cooked with the women in this game. The women are 10 times better than the men. Yeah, who? No, I'm still winning. It's 3-3. It is 3-3.
And off we go again. The second half has begun.
Yeah, who is crazy, wallah?
William Saliba. Park.
Come on.
Well, doesn't have to do it on her own.
Oh, what a
Hardly
tackle.
defending when it matters.
You beautiful bastard. Come on.
Ready to break, perhaps? Well,
Oh,
they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped.
bro, the way I be complimenting my players, like you would think I swing both ways.
And they know they need to stop him. Real chance.
Oh,
And now they have the ball back.
come on. My boy Patro, wait, the gameplay audio is too low. Oh,
Bronze.
yes. Oh,
Trying
yeah.
her luck. And the chance slips away.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Well, that's common sense refereeing
No,
to
no,
play
no.
advantage.
Oh
Opportunity
my
to go
god.
ahead.
Oh, that was good.
Bring that counter-attack to an end.
That was good, bro. I want to talk about, inshallah, I do football content. Alright, I will, bro. Like, bro, I need to, every time I live from marka ka baxo, I sariirtina isku duro, just watch, get my iPad
Lucy Bronze.
and watch Netflix.
Well,
The only time I watch TikToks
absolutely unbelievable first half performance that
is
she
when I'm
put in.
live streaming.
Interested to get your
Shit,
verdict.
wait.
Well, what a
I don't think I'm
finish
gonna
by
play the whole
Badrudin
night
there.
though.
She's been
Waxyar kadib
superb.
game ka baxaa
Everything
malena.
positive seemed to go through
Kadib
her.
then
She's my
I
player
will.
of the match so far. Hopefully we'll see the same in the second 45.
Interesting pass.
Oh my god, this guy is good. This guy is good. This guy is good.
A celebratory moment.
Endrick, you Brazilian.
Lucy Bronze. And intercepts again. And Park
Okay,
threading it
yeah,
through. Could be a chance. Can he chip it home? Well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, if we look at this again, what a
This
ball
game and
this
that's
is.
it. Yeah,
Great
bro.
pass is
If
just
I
right
lose,
to
if
set
I
the
lose, this will be it.
opportunity. And then this
I'm
is
gonna
just
play until I
wanted.
lose.
Sees where the keeper is
Come
and
on.
just dinks it over the top of him. It's a cheeky finish.
Too easy. Far too easy.
Oh, come
Annoyingly,
on.
that breaks down.
Get it.
Quick
Get it.
counter
Get it.
could be on.
Oh, that's why you want me
Dangerous
to lose. Ah, so I don't.
move. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Oh,
Okay, okay, okay. We're doing celebrations now. We're doing celebrations now. Wa sehana kulaha ninka collaboration samena bro. Shut up, man. We know each other, man. Shut your words.
Here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward, cause all sorts of problems. And this is a really good finish. The keeper's come out to narrow the angle, and he just lifts it over the top. Fantastic technique.
You're just yapping, my nigga. When did I say I'll sleep? Well, I say Hannah gourmet dahay.
Well, they could break at pace. Salah, can they make it count? Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
No, I will. I think this will be my last game because I'm getting my ass whooped, man. Game kind of done bit. I will then check it out. I will, broski. I will.
There it is, and no wonder she's off celebrating.
Bro. Circle brother, check it out later. My name is Tickle. That's your actual name, yeah? Alright, bro. Say less, say less. Is that Arsenal? Allah, is that Arsenal your profile pic? Nah, I'm disappointed, man. Disappointed.
Ball control is the key.
Well, how do you support Arsenal in 2025, man? Come on, join Chelsea or PSG.
Theo Hernandez now.
Or is that actually Arsenal? No, that's Ajax. It can't be. No one supports. The only person on the planet that supports Arsenal is Piers Morgan, bro. But why is he wasting time? Oh god. Oh god, I hate when people do this.
William Saliba.
Hi Cyrex on YouTube. Hi brother.
Courtois. Wesley Sneijder.
Come on, pressure. Oh god.
This is looking threatening, but nothing comes of it.
Come on, I think I can.
Now,
Yeah,
can they
okay,
hit them
alright,
on the
cool.
counter?
No.
Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. David Neres. On to Putellas. Might lead to a chance. Oh, that's high-level defending.
Oh, he reacted so well to the danger. He stopped an almost certain goal.
Come on.
Could pull one back here.
Oh.
Really fine
Yeah,
piece of
I think I
defending
lost this
play
game,
to
bro.
break
Because
us
this
up.
guy is a fucking idiot. He wastes time.
Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, it might be.
Ooh. All right. I think I can get a goal. I think I can get a goal. Last minute goal. Last minute goal. You're gonna be surprised when you see my TikTok, wallahi. Hey, am I gonna see you scoring Trevellas? Oh god. But wallahi, there's a lot of toxic people that play this game, bro. Why do you keep pausing the game? Like they waste time, pause the game. It's all about Arsenal. Oh god.
So back underway, and this
Oh
game has had a roller coaster quality about
But why Arsenal, bro? Do you get paid to?
Salah.
Do you get paid to
Passing it
support
around for the
Arsenal?
second sticking
Because
away.
no one loves. Okay.
Theo Hernandez.
Okay. All right. Go. Teach him some lesson, bro. Teach. Allah.
Wesley Sneijder. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say
Okay.
the officials.
Come on. Give me the ball. Give me the last attack. All right. He lost. I lost.
Really good build-up, but
GG's.
no end product.
GG's.
And there it is, the
GG's.
final whistle, and the fans will be leaving
GG's,
the
bro.
stadium with
There wasn't
GG.
much in it, to be honest. It was a real competitive game. There were chances at both
Alright.
ends, and they probably just
Kooxda
about
ha iga
lost it
caynin.
overall, though. Deserved
We
the
go
result, in my opinion.
All right. Let me see. That's enough games today. TikTok. Tick.
Hey brother, I'm sorry to bother you, but can I borrow $1? A dollar, yeah.
Oh, that's a big.
My bro, tickle for the nation, tickle. Hey, bro, I've seen you on my FYP multiple times, bro. Oh my god, you're an Arsenal fan. You're actually an Arsenal fan. You have a whole playlist for Arsenal. Why, bro? Why Arsenal, bro? 115 posts for Arsenal, bro. Alright, let's go, bro. Let's go. Hey, we're mutuals now. Wait, hold on. Let me go to. Hey, 67k followers is crazy. Kick.com. I think it's the same name, right? Tickle. Wait, I can't see the comments now. No. Where is it? Where is the comments? Who you support, Horta? My first team is PSG. Yeah, sounds cringy, bro, but I actually support PSG. I've been supporting PSG since I was like 9 years old. And in the Premier League, Chelsea. Wait, this is Tickle 10 wire? Yeah, this is the one. Let's go. Wait, when's the last time you went live? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Wait, what time? Oh my god, you're an you are a die-hard Arsenal fan. Look at that. Hold on. Let me see the room, bro. Bro, I don't even love PSG that much. You will never see me post a That's crazy. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Arsenal. Wait, am I wearing my PSG shirt today? No, I'm not even wearing my PSG shirt. That's crazy. PSG ma kudu mane? Nah, PSG is the best team in the world now. Nah. PSG is the best team in the world. Nah, I support Chelsea too, man. Chelsea in the Premier League, PSG in general. Almost 20 Arsenal jerseys, bro. Bro, I can literally see them in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's Arsenal. And that is wild. That is wild. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. So, do you only post when Arsenal wins or when they lose too? Because let me look at Arsenal's last fixtures. Oh, they did win. Okay, they did win. I don't lie. Yeah, well, how did I forget? I literally watched this game. Anyways. Alright, when do you go? Alright, you did send me a message. Alright, let's go live together, bro. Inshallah. Wait, what happened to my tags? Hey, don't watch that one. I hate it. Nah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch exactly that one.
markaa bilaabay inaan kooxdan taageero kulankaas qofkii xasuusta faan beersi markuu goolaa gambina
5-1 waa badiseen way fiican tahay
alla maxaa Arsenal daraadeel ii dilay alla habeen badan maxaa ii dilay waxa xastaabeena qaar meel ka daawad markaa way ciyaarta xilada ma soo galeys raadiga ayadii inta ka soo xado ala seexan jira anoo cunug yar iskuul la soo yixi way waaween waxay u dhigi jireen war kooxdan iska bedel
goorma bilaad inaad taageertid haddii qiyaasayo waxa isdhahaa 2008 2008 you're a baby 2008 ma noqon karto 2008 kulligeena waa yareen 2011 bro Arsenal started winning 2008 so it can only be yeah I think 2008 2009 meelahaas 2011 waa qiirooday ay fiif maxaa la qiiroonaysaa
war koox maxaa taageeraysaa balse ma aqaani qof soo koox iskaga bedel karo oo koox kale ku taageeri karo Arsenal kubadda qurux badan ciyaarayay finaandaas qurux badan
wait 2011 who's playing Evan Percy Somaha wait is this your account too second account. Ay, waxay soo xasuusaa mataqaan waxay soo xasuusay wiilkan ay soo xasuusay this guy TikTok magaciisa muxuu ahay this Chelsea fan.
Assalamu alaikum. The bitch ass police.
This Chelsea fan. No. Yeah, him. Hey, ninkan ay soo xasuusaa man. Hassan Kafi? No. Oh God, man. Hey, you remind me of this guy, bro. The biggest Chelsea fan I've ever seen in my life. What the hell?
Player ratings from
Miskiinka won Champions League Real Madrid kaga soo xada. Oh God. Hey, alhamdulillah, man. Anaga saasna lama dhigi karo. PSG, best team in the world, baby. 2025. PSG is the best team in the world, baby. Wow. Yo, what a Bigfoot the Chunk List. What? Bigfoot on YouTube. Hi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hey, this guy. Wait, hold on. What did he tag me?
Please God, that's a send me my daily bread. I say don't.
Random stuff, bro. Random stuff. Hey, I was gonna. Yeah, I saved some videos today, bro. I saved some videos. So, bro, I these days I think I'm leaning more to politics. I'm guessing. Yo, I can see that. So, hey, bro. I'll message you after. Wait, what time is it? Allah وحل الدمب كار. وحل الدمب. It is late. Hey, Bigfoot on YouTube, bro. Hi. Let me go on my watch later. Bro, this whole I think I'm late to this. Wallahi, I think I've just seen this like yesterday. I saved the video. I don't know what happened.
Right, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about a situation involving
Hold on. Are they not Somalis?
two TikTokers who recently started working together on an event.
Oh no, I'm lagging now. I sent you a YouTube video, you can check it out. Wait, am I lagging? I think I am. Fuck.
Now, quickly after announcing the sure to what extent that is, like I don't know if they had actually met in person
Hey, Thief, am I lagging? I think I am.
before, or if it was like online friends, like they know each other from content.
I hate lags. It's not even a... Hey, where did you send me the video, Thief? Where did you send me the video? Lagging, yes. Check tagged. There's nothing there. I checked it. Alright, anyways. I don't know if you guys follow this story, but the whole let me go to their TikTok.
If you're wondering if he's the one,
Okay.
He isn't.
No. Holly Mala, Holly and Bahja story. Well, do you follow the story, the whole Holly and Bahja story? Do you follow that story? I don't know what that is. Apparently it is crazy. I know nothing about it. I've seen this video. I think I might have seen it on my FYP like a day or two, like a week ago. I haven't thought much of it, but then I saw this YouTube video on my timeline, and I was like, damn, this. I haven't looked into this story basically, but these two Somali girls on TikTok, these big influencers, I'm guessing Halima, and Bahja. Hold on. I think I've seen Bahja on my timeline a few times. Yeah, her. I think I've seen her on my FYP few times. Yeah, I did not that crazy. It's a little girl's drama. But what happened? Why is it making it to news channels on YouTube? I don't know if this guy posted news on YouTube, but why is it making it to the news? Did someone die? Did they scam people? Did they steal like hundreds of thousands of dollars? Well, what happened?
Right, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about a situation involving two TikTokers who recently started working together on an event. Now, quickly after announcing the event, something clearly went wrong with the relationship between the two TikTokers, and now it has resulted in a bunch of response videos regarding the situation. And in fact, this is one of those situations where people are split. Like, depending on whose video you watch, the opinions will be very, very different. So let me add some context to all of
Alright, 34 minutes video is wild.
this, right? So there's two main people we need to be aware of here. The first one being Harley Jammer, and the second person being Badrudin. Now, very recently, as in just 5 days ago as I'm recording this video, Harley and Badrudin actually announced that they were co-hosting an event. We can start with...
Interesting. They were hosting an event together, but Badrudin removed her with no explanation.
Badrudin's video here where she announces it.
I'm co-hosting this event with my good friend Hallie Jama, the icon, the legend. Minneapolis girlies, we are so up.
I mean, straight away, it looks like the vibes are good, right? And I'm actually here later on. Badrudin and Hallie had been friends for quite a while before this. I'm not sure to what extent that is. Like, I don't know if they had actually, like, met in person before.
Wait, are they not both Somalis? They're both Somalis, right?
Or if it was like online friends, like they know each other from content. But we can also hear in Badrudin's video kind of the explanation as to what the event is.
The event isn't just for everyone. It's honestly all in the name. It's called She Evolves, and it's for the girls who are evolving, the girls who are becoming, the girls who are growing, the girls
Yes, they're both Somalis. Okay, cool.
who are becoming the best versions of themselves every single day. This is going to be our New Year kickoff.
Yeah, so looking at the website, we can kind of see more of what you could expect from this event, right? So there's a section called A Glimpse into the Night, and it shows some of the things that'll be happening, right? So a panel with a live Q&A, a confessional booth, which here it says that you record a message for your future self. There's also a photo booth, tooth gems, food and bites, curated goodie bags, signature mocktails, activities and reflection station, and then we're back to the panel and live Q&A there, right? So it's an event for people to get together and hopefully have a great time. And also it looks to be a place where you will hopefully learn something as well. I mean, on the panel live Q&A section, it says creators, founders, and entrepreneurs coming together for one honest conversation about evolution, growth, and becoming.
So why would this be bad then?
This is your chance to
This looks good.
listen in, feel seen, and ask
I would attend this.
your own questions. But yeah, as we just heard, this is an event co-hosted by Badrudin and Hallie. Now, Hallie also uploaded a video promoting the event.
I'm hosting an event and you're invited. This is going to take place on December 27th in Minneapolis, and I'm co-hosting this with my girl Bahja. It's all for the girls, 18 plus, and it's all
it's girls only. Okay. Yeah, alright.
about prepping for the new year, entering it with true intention and with the right people surrounding you, people that want to grow, people that want to evolve. We're calling it She Evolves Live because you're literally evolving in real life.
So Hallie's video that we just watched was uploaded 4 days ago as I'm recording this video. Now just 2 days ago as I'm recording, so as in 2 days after Hallie posted that original video, Hallie then posted this video. And as we can see by the caption on screen, it says, that awkward moment when you plan, promote, and invest in an event and wake up mysteriously removed from everything with zero explanation. So of course at this point people are very confused. From what I can tell, the event was actually selling very well, like it was successful successful. So there's a lot of people who bought tickets. And I'm sure there's also a lot of people who specifically bought tickets because of Hallie.
I'm guessing they're based in Seattle. No, Washington, Seattle.
As well as Badger as well, right? They have about the same amount of followers. But what I'm saying is that people who did buy tickets because of Hallie are probably looking at this being like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, just not involved anymore? So, of course, as you can imagine, Hallie had uploaded a video kind of explaining everything. Now, this first video, there isn't much of an explanation because the vibe that we get from this video is that Hallie doesn't really know what's going on.
Hey guys, I wanted to take a moment to address everything really quick. As you saw a few days ago, Wednesday night while I was asleep, actually, I woke up to find out that I had been fully removed from the She Evolves event. I found out yesterday morning when I woke up. I found out with you guys. I was removed from the website. I was removed from the Instagram, the email, anything internal, and all the passwords were changed while I was asleep.
Yeah, so as we're hearing, and this seems to be 100% true because Badger says the same thing, but Hallie was removed while she was asleep. So there was no, like, meeting where they came to this decision that, like, Hallie was going to be removed.
So wait. So when did this happen? Was it a few days before the event happened? Like 2 days before the event happened?
Of course, it might have been a meeting behind the scenes, who knows. But it was a shock, basically, when she woke up. Like, she wasn't expecting to be removed. Now, we do hear that they were supposed to have a call that day, which I guess was probably going to end up with Hallie being removed from the group, but Hallie was actually removed prior to that.
I was under the impression that we were going to talk the next day.
What does it say? I sent you 200 reimbursement for the pancake cart. I'm really not mad or upset with you.
I had no prior communication. I had to call her yesterday at 3 p.m. to ensure that, like, this is 100% a thing. I gave her all day.
Wait, so she was gonna get removed regardless?
To be able to come forward and, like, communicate with me, but, like, I was getting messages, DMs from you guys who saw that I was removed from the website too. I obviously, like, I didn't expect it, and I genuinely found out the same way you guys did.
And it is very clear as we watch through all of this that it wasn't on good terms, right? I mean, Hallie in this video even says, like, she was blindsided, and then actually goes on to directly speak to people who were going to go there specifically because of Hallie.
Wait, who organized the event? I don't get it. Who organized the event? Was it like 50-50% partnership? If it's 50-50% partnership, 50-50 partnership, then you can't just remove them.
This is like the last possible thing I ever thought would happen, and I was completely blindsided by it. I know a lot of you guys were planning to attend specifically to see me and meet me and, like, share a space and talk to each other and get to know each other, and I promoted this event wholeheartedly because I honestly just believed in, like, the mission of it, which seems to have changed. I thought that it would provide a lot of value. It's something that I wish I would have had as a young woman. My goal was to, like, always create something meaningful, something helpful, something that, like, is truly valuable that you can walk out of and be like, wow, I learned something today and I know exactly how I want to implement.
Wait, Badger organized it, but they're supposed to co-host. So technically it is Badger's show. Badger organized it. So it's not fully 50-50 partnership.
That I could be able to do that with this event.
This next part of the video, we hear Hallie say, like, if you do want a refund because I'm no longer involved, then there's nothing she can really do because she's no longer involved in the event. You would have to contact the people involved in the event. Now, this part actually gets brought up later in Badger's response as well.
Obviously, I wish nothing but the best. Like, literally, khalas, I really, truly think that God does some of these things in order to protect you from something greater, and I think that is fine. I would rather deal with this now. I'd rather take this now than, like, later when the event is already in progress. If you purchased a ticket, I genuinely can't say, like, I can give you a refund.
Bro, my laptop is crashing bad. Wait, did they tell you the reason why, though?
I have no access to the funds. Anything that you purchase.
Why is this lagging, bro?
Just anything with that event, any profit made is closed off to me. So I would recommend reaching out to the event coordinator. Since that's no longer my event, like, I would recommend, you know, doing that and, like, reaching out to them in order to get your refund, because I mean, if you're no longer interested in going, you deserve to be able to get that refund, and I believe you can. So
yeah, so like I said, Badger actually brings up this part in the video a little bit later on. To me, it seems like a fair thing to say, right? I mean, like Hallie's saying, like if you want a refund because I'm no longer involved, because I'm sure there is some people there that did want to go because of Hallie, fair. Then she's letting them know kind of where you would be able to get that refund as she is no longer in control.
What is going on with my... Yeah, that seems fair. That does seem fair. I mean, if people came to see her and she's no longer there, yeah, you should get a refund.
Troll. Then she's letting them know kind of where you would be able to get that refund as she is no longer in control of that. Now, what Badger actually says later on is that Hallie was aware that you can get a refund, and she's making it seem as if she doesn't know if you're able to get a refund. And, I mean, she does say, like, you should be able to get a refund from what she knows, but she actually doesn't have the ability to do that herself, which, again, I do think is fair. Now, it's at this point that Badger actually responds, and it's a pretty lengthy written statement, so we'll have a read through, which then results in a pretty lengthy response video from Hallie. Actually, probably the longest response video we've ever spoke about on this channel, by the way, but we will go through it.
Oh, you're lagging really bad? Oh, God. Oh, God, I think it's my PC. Not PC, my laptop. No, it has nothing to do with the internet, I think.
And yeah, a little bit of a spoiler here.
But it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop.
They have very different sides of the story, so let's start with Badger's. I never...
Okay. Let me know when it stops the lag.
Wanted to bring this situation onto the internet, but at this point I don't feel like I have a choice. She Evolves Live is something I've spent years working toward, a dream that I've shared with my audience over and over again. It's a vision that was born long before any collaboration, and one I've poured my heart, time and personal resources into. It's extremely disheartening to see something that was built with...
Wait, is it still lagging? Am I still lagging?
Pure intentions, love and months of work be misunderstood, misrepresented, or tied to narratives that aren't true. I brought someone into this project because I thought she would be equally excited and committed. I reached out to her on August 18 and said, I can't imagine a better person to do something like this with. She responded, thanks for thinking of me. That was the extent of the agreement. There was no legal contract, no shared assets, no shared accounts, nothing binding. Yeah, I mean, straight away, this does seem to be the first mistake on both their parts, right?
Yeah. I feel like Somalis don't really do contracts. I've worked with a lot of Somalis. They don't abide by contracts. That's just something I noticed with Somalis. When I'm working with other people, they do it. Like in general, Somalis don't like the whole idea of contract. I don't know why. But yeah, they should have had contracts.
Probably be a contract in place. Even if it's an event that isn't going to be making profit. I mean, they said that they've spent a lot of money on the event, right? But regardless, there should probably be a contract in place, right? Especially if you're hosting an event like this. From the beginning, she expressed that she wanted to be involved, and I truly hope this would be a shared effort. We discussed tasks, I waited for contributions, and I made space for her to participate at every step, but nothing was actually ever followed through. When it came to the actual execution of this event, the workload was carried almost entirely by one person. To be transparent about what that looked like, I came up with a concept, theme, program, and full creative direction. I built the website twice, after the first one deleted. All graphics, logos, captions, and marketing materials were handled on my end.
Yeah, that's why you need a contract.
Vendor communication, deposits, and relationships were handled independently. Paid for the venue, the drinks, and the upfront expenses. Personally invested almost $10,000. Hallie contributed a single $200 deposit, which was refunded immediately upon removal. Yeah, so again, this kind of ties into what I said earlier in terms of their very different sides of the story. Obviously, we're hearing here, Badger is saying that Hallie contributed only $200 to the event. Hallie is saying...
I mean, to be fair though, that was your event. You invited her, so I mean, technically, it is your event. It was your idea. Like you said, you've been working on it for a while.
That is not true, which we'll get to later. But yeah, straight away, you can see what Badger's point of view of all of this is, right? She feels like she is handling the event herself, and Hallie isn't really doing much. Multiple marketing videos were produced, including the launch video responsible for 40% of ticket sales before any videos of her was posted. I allowed myself to take on the load because of how much this project meant to me. On the other hand, Hallie submitted no copy, no panel questions, no branding, no plans, and no logistics. Her involvement was limited to ideas that were never executed. Over-communication was constant, updates were shared regularly, and every moving part was accounted for. Meanwhile, her...
Yeah, communication issues. Yeah, it seems like it.
Her efforts remained minimal with frequent mentions of being busy. Before anything became public, her contributions were already on pause. After the public launch and ticket momentum, a noticeable shift in behaviour began. This isn't just what I think, it's the truth and it's documented. As tickets started selling, she began making decisions and finalised them without discussing them with me. The clearest example was finding out after the fact a new panellist had already booked a flight, before I was even consulted or given the chance to understand how she fit into the flow of the event. When I raised my concern and asked very direct questions about how this aligned with the vision and structure of the night, I didn't receive clear answers. Instead, the entire concern was deflected, minimised, or redirected, without addressing the actual
communication issues.
Issue, which was that a major decision had been made without conversation, collaboration, or consideration for an event I was funding and managing alone. Another example of the disconnect is that after our very first drop, she suggested that we increase the ticket prices to $75, saying the demand is stupid and I did study economics. I immediately told her that it felt unfair and went against the entire purpose of this event. Yeah, so again, later on, we will actually see the text messages of this conversation. But carrying on with the statement, it says, I never wanted She Evolves to be something inaccessible.
Anyway, it's not really that deep. That was her show at the end of the day. She invited you. Now she doesn't want you anymore. You're getting your $200 back. And that's a low thing to do. Even if you invited her regardless. But anyways, yeah, it's not that deep.
Or something that took advantage of the
I thought someone got killed or something. I thought this whole thing was gonna be fucking deep, but this is not deep. Are you interested in this? But he's so focused, bless him. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more interesting in this. Disappointed.
Very woman it was created for, and I will always stand on that. Once I saw how quickly things were shifting, I knew I needed to protect myself, my work, and the integrity of this event. I had already invested thousands of dollars, months of planning, and my entire online credibility into this project. The way things were unfolding did not feel safe for me financially or professionally. Even then, I did not want things to end poorly. We agreed to meet the next day at 3 PM to talk everything through. I followed up that night with a message saying, also, I really am not mad or upset with you. We just have some things to figure out and an insane event to host. Pressure is up and the stress can feel like a lot. I apologize if I said anything disrespectful. It's all a part of the process and I promise I didn't take anything personal. Talk to you tomorrow, inshallah, let's both read Ayatul Kursi. And I meant that.
Don't ever read Ayatul Kursi like that ever again, man.
I went to sleep genuinely hoping we could resolve things, but everything in me told me I needed to protect my assets. The website, the branding, the vendors, the venue, the event email, the passwords, the Instagram, even the Pinterest board. All of those were tied to my business financially and legally. So before our meeting, I removed her access and refunded her $200 deposit. I also...
No, you should have told her. No, I feel like if you were gonna meet someone, let's say if you had a meeting with them tomorrow, you should have waited till tomorrow. That's what I think. Like you can't just, like, you had a meeting scheduled tomorrow. You can't do all of that the night before the day they were gonna meet.
Immediately notified all ticket holders that she would no longer be part of the event and offered refunds to anyone who requested one.
And if you're gonna do that, tell them. At least send them a message. You can't just remove them, even if they don't contribute to anything.
We got on the call the next day at our scheduled time. I asked her directly, what did you contribute to this project? She responded with ideas, nothing else. When I expressed my concern, she cut me off and said things like, I really don't care, I completely disagree with that, I'm not going to debate it. There was no accountability, no transparency, no willingness to talk through the very real issues that brought us to this conversation. That was the moment I knew I had made the right decision to protect myself and the project. I understand how waking up and finding yourself removed from everything could feel blindsiding, and I take accountability for that part. It wasn't my intention to cause shock. What has been disappointing is seeing Holly go to social media afterwards claiming that she had no idea why she was removed. That is simply not true. Everything was communicated directly and clearly during the call. What was even more concerning was seeing her publicly encourage people to dispute their charges by implying that she wasn't sure refunds could be honoured. This was after I'd already told her directly on our call that refunds had been offered to every single ticket holder and were already being processed. Encouraging disputes is harmful, misleading, and not the correct way to resolve.
Anyways, the only thing I care about now is, did the show happen? And if it did, was it successful? That's the only thing I care about now. This whole little girly drama, I don't care. I don't really give a shit. Hold on, let me skip to the end, bro. I thought someone died for a second. This is not as interesting. Wait, hold on.
Back into
is it worth it?
To this event. Nothing has been pocketed. This is not and has never been a scheme. It is a community event built with intention, transparency, and care. What should have been a private disagreement is...
Wait, not yet? Wait, it didn't happen?
Now being reduced to surface level accusations and harmful assumptions. I'm writing this to clarify...
Wait, when is it going to happen? What date? Because I'm interested now. I only want to see if the event's going to be successful, or if people are going to pull out to shoot the event.
The full narrative once, clearly and directly. Thank you to everyone who showed me kindness. This event will still take place and it will be beautiful. Barja. Okay, so we can see that Barja's side of the story here is that she feels like she was doing the vast majority of the work on this event, and that Hallie seemingly...
Now, when I saw this, when I saw this on my YouTube homepage, I thought something crazy happened. The only time these news YouTube channels be talking about these TikTok dramas is when something crazy happened. So far, it doesn't seem as crazy as I thought. You know, she got invited to a party. She at the end of the day, it's not that deep.
Just really didn't care. So because of this, she felt like it would be better to actually remove Hallie from the event. Now, obviously, and as she said herself, to be fair, in the statement, it was probably the wrong decision to just kind of like remove her from the group overnight without actually having like a final conversation. But it is...
This whole thing could have been avoidable. Yeah, true. This whole thing could have been avoidable if they just had a contract. I mean, to be fair, well, like, if you invited someone to your show, or your to co-host with you, how are you not gonna talk about the logistics? So how are they gonna? Okay, what happens to the profit then? How do you not talk to someone about these type of stuff when you're making? Anyways, I guess it was a little fun project, but it turned out to be really good, and greed came into play. That's what I think.
Something that
I thought maybe they thought it was gonna be this little cute girly show or event, and they saw the event be making a lot of money, and they were like, yeah, maybe we need to take this serious. You know, money can change people. Greed can take you places.
Barja felt like she had to do regardless, like if it was going to be during the night or if it was going to be the conversation afterwards. And this kind of goes back to the contract side of things, because as we're hearing, this was just kind of like verbal communication, right? And the way that I guess it was promoted was that it was almost like a 50-50 event, right? Like ran by Barja and Hallie. But looking at the statement, the way I'm reading it, it wasn't like a 50-50 event, like they weren't like co-owners of this event, right, or this business, because Barja even says like all the emails and everything is tied to her business financially and legally. Now, like I also...
Nah, the only way this could be... Nah, you know it would be more entertaining if they had a boxing event. Now, I would pay to see that now. If they had a boxing event, oh, hell yeah. I would pay whatever they need, bro. I'll be
mentioned
there.
Earlier, depending on whose comment section...
I'm kidding, by the way. I don't want them fighting.
You look at, you will see very different opinions. So, for example, on Barja's statement here, the vast majority of the comments are on Barja's side. In fact, when I first saw the statement, it was before Hallie posted her like newest response video, and pretty much every comment was on Barja's side. It is a bit more mixed now that Hallie's released her video, but looking at the comments, we can see a bunch of people saying stuff like, I don't know, I believe Barja. Another comment here saying, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why it's important to hear from both sides. Another comment here saying, I'm with Badger on this. This project was her baby, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of people who weaponize social media to control the narrative. When your brand is involved, no one wants to be associated with messiness. There is also a bunch of people in the comment section saying stuff like, why remove her access before the meeting?
Yeah, I mean, I did say that too, yeah. Bit.
And then people also mentioning the lack of contract, like this comment right here saying, if I'm given a job without a contract, I might as well just sit on the chair because what am I supposed to do? And another comment here saying, invested 10k but no contract. And now it's at this point where Hallie actually responded.
The thing is, bro, all of these comments are actually true too. All of them are true.
Remember earlier when I said that we probably have the longest response video that we've ever spoke about on this channel? This is what I'm talking about. The video is 27 minutes long, which, okay, I'll be honest, I didn't actually know you could do on TikTok. But I've watched it all, and Hallie talks about a lot throughout this video, with a lot of like screenshots flashing on screen as she's talking about it. And I'm obviously going to stick to what I think are the key points, but obviously I would recommend you going to watch Hallie's full video, because I'm obviously not...
No, I'm not going to watch it full video.
Is that it's just a dig at my character and who I am.
The first thing that Hallie responds to is the fact that she hasn't contributed anything.
Number one, she says I contributed nothing, that I was too busy, and I am busy. I work full time. I provide for myself. I pay for my apartment. I'm 22 years old. I'm paying for my family. I'm literally sending money back home. Like, there's a lot of responsibility on me. So I am extremely busy, and that is nothing to be surprised about. But nonetheless, that did not mean that I was too busy for this event. I dedicated hundreds and hundreds of hours to this event. I made sure that I met with her all the time. I made sure that I was respectful of her time. I made sure that I contributed every single week. We met all the time. We had countless of calls, and these calls were not 30 minutes. They were not even an hour. They were hours of work and brainstorming and talking. I think it's just crazy. There's so much testaments to my work ethic, and I think questioning
that's
or even like
that is a lot of messages.
Blatantly lying about that is insane.
Yes, as you saw, as Hallie is speaking, she is showing some text messages on screen, basically just showing like how much they actually communicate. There's only two obvious taken screenshots. It is just the fact of kind of showing like she was involved in the event. But anyway, we do have a lot of screenshots to read through as we go through this. Now, Hallie's next thing that she actually responds to is the fact that she only contributed $200.
Number two, she says that I contributed nothing other than $200 and she contributed $10,000. This is furthest from the truth. I am baffled.
Look, like you don't. You just need to own it at this point. Like, you don't have to. You're invited to the show. No, you're invited to the event.
We have a list. We have a Notion with our financial records. I don't understand why I did put down $200. Yes. I also ordered an Amazon order of decorations that's still at her house of, how much was it? Of $386. I also would have been the one to pay for the drinks and the food that I was working on getting together. But when I put out options like Lunds and Barley's, Whole Foods, those were immediately shut down. So I started reaching out to restaurants instead. But that would have been covered by me.
Yeah, so as we'll see throughout Hallie's video, she goes on to mention stuff that she would have been responsible for. For example, the food, right? We see these screenshots here where she is speaking to like restaurants or just any food service, kind of like figuring out who to work with. She says that Badrudin wasn't happy with any of the choices. As the video carries on, Hallie mentions other stuff that she would be responsible for and what she would be paying for, like an ASL interpreter, for example. We then actually see a screenshot of the finance document here so we can see what each of them have paid for. We can actually see that Badger has paid 50% for the venue. Now, the venue's total price is about $4,500, and it says 50% paid. So what we'll hear Hallie is saying here is that she has no idea where the $10,000 numbers came from.
That's 2 point something K. I don't know where $10,000 came from. I do not know. Really and truly, I wish I knew.
Bro, all I see is just a lot of money flying around for 22-year-olds, man. God damn, bro. Does your parents not ask you for money?
No idea. I was never discussed with me that she invested $10,000. That is the only investment that's come from her.
Hallie then goes on to explain more of her contributions, like she made the Notion page to kind of like organize everything. She spoke to multiple foundations to donate to.
I also built an entire Notion page that has so many things that you can look into, like the panelists, the decoration, the schedule, the food and drinks, the marketing, the finances, even a countdown. Like the list goes on and on and on of the things that I put into this event. I also said that we should donate at least a portion of our earnings to a foundation, because it doesn't make sense to hold women empowerment when there's so much happening in this world. And so I found a lovely foundation. I sent it to her. I found another one. I sent it to her. I thought we confirmed on a foundation. Apparently I didn't find a foundation. I beg to differ, and so do your text messages. So
in Badger's statement, she mentioned how she had to build the website twice. Hallie responds to that saying that she did that voluntarily, and the reason why she built it twice is because she didn't save it. Hallie actually says throughout this that she kept offering to help with stuff like this, but she wasn't given the passwords to anything like the social media accounts or the website up until the day before she actually got deleted from everything.
Now, when it comes to disagreements, she only really mentioned one, and she briefly touched on another, when in reality we had three main disagreements, and that is access, accessibility, and collaborations. Access being number one. I did not get access to anything that she built until the day before like that Wednesday when we got into the argument. An entire week of building, and she did not give me access. Mind you, I've asked multiple times for access. I am not given access. There was always some excuse. Like I only know how to get access to the email through my iMac, which I'm like, well, it's just a login. You just have to share the login. I'm driving. Let me share that with you tomorrow. Let me do X, Y, and Z first. There was consistent excuses on why I could not get access to the website, the email, or the Instagram login. Till this day, I have never been able to log into the Instagram.
Now, at this point in the video, Hallie mentions that she got a message from someone who wanted to go to the event, and it says, "Hi, Hallie, I wanted to ask, is there going to be an ASL interpreter at the event you and Badger are hosting? My sister, who's deaf,
what is an ASL interpreter?
Would love to attend, but can't if there isn't. Thank you." Hallie then goes on to explain that she was trying to organise to get an ASL interpreter to go to the event, and she was told that it would have to be next time, to which Hallie says, like, there is no next time.
Didn't work, but either way, I need access to these things. When it came to accessibility, I then find out that we actually didn't sell out on tickets, right? I text the girls immediately, and I text her, and I said, we need to save 2 tickets. I text the girls, and they want to bring their Hoyo. Of course, your Hoyo can come, and of course, you don't have to pay for your Hoyo. And by the way, the ASL interpreter, I said I was happy to cover the cost. The cost that she failed to mention. Anyway, I said I would cover the cost, and I told her, actually, save 3 tickets because their mom is coming, and obviously, Hoyo needs a seat. That was a problem for her, and that is something that she mentioned but did not mention the context around. She tried to make it a thing where it's like accessibility next time. We got them next time. And I was like, there is no next time. This needs to be made happen. I don't care what we need to do in order to do that. Also, forget morally, but like legally, like you can't not have accessibility. Like it's messed up in so many levels. And that to me was the first red flag, because that just spoke volumes of somebody's character to me personally.
Yes, what we're hearing here is that Hallie actually wanted to keep a few tickets for the person who actually messaged her and his sister, and then also mentioned that she would be paying for the ASL interpreter herself. And this actually gets brought up a little bit later on as well. Hallie then goes on to say the next disagreement was panelists. Hallie says that she tried organising to get 2 panelists there. One was an OBGYN, and the second one was her co-founder, who could have spoke about like business and being an entrepreneur and stuff like that. And Hallie goes on to explain that Badger had a problem with this.
This to her was a problem, and she said, I just don't really think she's a fit. She's saying that this week, when I've been mentioning this girl since September. I even messaged her back in September saying, you're going to be one of our panelists. Yes, we're lit.
Anyways, what's the total amount? I'm trying to hear the final amount of money you spent. She said 10,000. She said that you spent 200. But what did you spend? We need to get...
Now,
I need to hear numbers.
I still don't know what it means to be a good fit and why this would mean jumping from topic to topic, and why she's saying me and her panelists versus me, or why there'd be some type of tension between the panelists if I spoke on career, which is my expertise and what I was planning on speaking on anyway. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, so we can actually see some captions here from an audio message from Badger, and it's actually a response to the panelists that Hallie wanted to talk about like business. Now, this is obviously like automatic captions, right? So it might not be 100% accurate, but from what we're seeing, Badger's issue with it was that it's a small panel, and although she thinks knowledge would be valuable, I feel like it's not the right panel for it because we can't jump from, you know, one topic to another, and I'm sure you can like pitch it when it...
Anyways, I'm gonna skip forward.
And she booked a ticket without telling me. Booking a ticket is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I haven't talked to Ayadin, I believe, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, or even sent her an official panel invite. To which we can see Hallie respond saying that she also hasn't talked to Sandy, who was someone else on the panel that Badger organised, I believe. And as we heard Hallie's kind of response to this, and obviously it was brought up in Badger's response, right, that someone booked a flight without her knowing about it. And Hallie's response to that is that she brought that up a long time ago, and only now has Badger kind of like said there's something wrong with that. Again, they have very different sides of the story, right? So we don't know for 100% fact, like, what's actually happened here, obviously. But I think one thing is very clear as we look through all of this, that Hallie and Badger definitely had a lot of disagreements with this event. Now, at this point, Hallie explains that this is where kind of all started going very wrong. She says that she actually received this insane text. I'm using quotations because that's actually how she described it in the video. I'm not saying that myself. But the text from Badger says, I've been nothing but respectful to your busy schedule, Hallie. I've made the panel doc in September. I've been respectful when you literally just gave away free tickets without discussing with me first. These free tickets, by the way, I believe is for the person who messaged her talking about how her sister wanted to go, but she's deaf, so she was wondering if there was an ASL interpreter there. I also respected you when you lashed out at me over an email that was never sent. We confirmed Sandy and are working on Anna. We have talked about this so many times on every single call. Landon was just a name you threw around with no data and nothing to back it up. I don't know what you want me to review because I don't see anything above. It's weird to book a flight without us. Like you said, even reviewing and confirming her. I'm sorry that you feel your ideas haven't been landing, but also haven't been delivered. The same way you've been busy.
You can't be upset if you don't set boundaries. Like, you can't just be upset if you didn't make the contract. Like, you made her feel like that was her event too. You made her feel, you gave her the illusion that it was 50-50. Like, you made her feel like you both equally owned the event. You should have set the boundaries to begin with. You can't be upset
speaking
now.
Engagements, meetings, maintenance, stays, back to back to appointments. I've been busy carrying this event, I'm exhausted, and I still fit everything into your schedule. I've confirmed everything that I did for this event with you beforehand. Every email, every DM I've shared. Can I FaceTime you? I don't want to argue over dumb things when we have an event to execute. And then we can actually hear Hallie's response to this message.
Throwing in my face the fact that I gave away 3 free tickets to girls that need accessibility. I don't need to discuss that with you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's her event. But she should have told you that to begin with. So it's not technically your fault.
I really and truly don't. And if it was such a problem, I'll happily cover it the same way I'm covering the interpreter costs anyway. I made a panel doc in December. Yeah, I made it with you. I lashed out on her. Do you think these text messages are lashing out about an email? She says the email was never sent. Here it is. The email is sent.
So what Hallie is saying here is responding to Badger saying that the email about the ASL interpreter wasn't sent or she hadn't received it, to which Hallie shows a screenshot showing that the email had been sent, but then he actually goes on to say that when she finally got the login to the email, she went on there and the email wasn't there, so she questions whether it actually been deleted or not, or if it just didn't send for whatever reason. Hallie then responds to Badger saying, wow, I'm not going to bring this back now, this is a business partnership, not an argument, I'm not arguing with you, and I'm not going to continue a conversation that's causing accusations like lashed out or undelivered work, especially when neither of those things are true. You and I are co-coordinating this event, that means both of our choices, ideas, and people deserve equal respect. I've trusted your selections without question, even when I didn't personally know them, because I trust you and the vision we built together. The only thing I raise is that I want the same trust and respect in return, especially for someone I've chosen intentionally and have a track record with. This isn't a...
But you were chosen though. You were chosen by her to be in her event, but she didn't set boundaries. So am I wrong for saying that? I kind of see it now. If it were Badger's event, that's her event, but she didn't set boundaries and you ran away with it. You felt like that was yours, and you had the same amount of like you had an equal partnership. You could your choice weighted as much as hers. That's what you thought in your head, but deep down it wasn't. Deep down she thought that that was her show, that was her event, and she just didn't set boundaries.
About schedules, past moments, or who has done more. If that is a discussion you'd like to have, I will happily have it with you as well. This current discussion is about keeping this partnership equal and collaborative on both sides. If you'd like to have an actual discussion about this, it needs to happen on a call where we're both calm and grounded. I'm interested in solutions, not arguments.
It could never be equal. What do you mean equal? It could never be equal. That's her event.
Let me know when you're available. I'm not talking to you right now. We can talk tomorrow. This is crazy. And Hallie actually goes on to say that she just couldn't believe what she was reading during this conversation and that she's never had to deal with someone like this.
I could not believe what I was reading. I was baffled, to say the least.
But that's not her fault. That's not her fault. 100%. That's not her fault because there was no agreement.
And I did just get slightly unprofessional with the but you guys, I've never ever in my life dealt with somebody like this, and I had to just reel it in so many times.
And then fast forward a little bit, Hallie said she ends up going to sleep. They organize.
It was crazy. You can't. You can blame both, but at the same time, it's just like Yap said, bro. Just communication issues.
Just call for 3 p.m.
It all comes down to that, communication, especially from Badger, because that was your event.
Next day, she wakes up, realizes that she's been kicked. She then tries to get in contact with Badger. There's no response. It gets to 3 p.m. She's waiting for a call. She doesn't receive a call. She then calls Badger herself. Badger doesn't answer, and then Badger ends up calling her at some point later. Now, Hallie actually recorded the call, and in this video, she says that she's not going to play the parts where Badger is speaking because it's a call, right? I don't know if she's legally even allowed to do that in her state, but she is going to play her part in the conversation. So we are only hearing kind of one half of this here, but I mean, this is the clip.
I wanted to call because I need some clarity. I woke up to being removed from the website, the Instagram, access revoked.
You can record calls, in your phone.
A payment refunded without any conversation, and it was clearly a very unilateral decision in a project that we are co-hosting.
Yeah, so you can see Hallie's kind of questioning what is actually going on here. The conversation continues. Hallie says that Badger ends up getting aggressive and yelling. Again, we don't really hear much of what Badger says in his call. We can hear her sometimes as Hallie's speaking, but we really don't hear much.
The conversation switches. After I call her out, she gets extremely aggressive. She starts yelling over the phone. She says, name one thing you did. Name one thing you did. Did you do this? Did you do that? And I know that she's trying to provoke me because I saw that through the text messages last night.
In Badger's statement I read earlier, we saw that Hallie apparently said she doesn't care, and I guess you could take that however you will. Hallie ends up clarifying that when she says she doesn't care, she was specifically talking about what Badger is saying and not the project.
We go back and forth. The part where I say I don't care is I say no, I don't care about... I'll play it. Pause. I'm gonna pause you right there. I really don't care. At the end of the day, this is all I'm gonna say. Can I speak? I don't care about... She says, you really don't care about this event, right, Hallie? And I said, I don't care. At the end of the day, this is all I'm gonna say. Can I speak? I don't care about what you have to say about Levin or whatever.
Also in Badger's statement I read earlier, we heard that Hallie wanted to increase the prices. We actually then see the messages regarding this whole price increase. So Badger's talking about how there's a high demand, and we can just say added more tickets. There's this girl that said she wanted tickets for her and her 6 friends. She said we have our first picked out, to which Hallie replies saying, I'm crying, wait, would it be crazy to increase prices? Tell me if it is. I beg, don't let me be greedy, but the demand is stupid and I did study economics, to which Badger says, LMAO, low key, it will help with production, but people will probably hate us. Then Badger says, how much higher are we thinking? I don't want to make it too much to the point where it feels unfair. Hallie says, wait, I'm so happy we're not sold out. I genuinely cried from that girl's message, I was sick to my stomach and now they can come. So obviously she's talking about the girl who was asking about the ASL interpreter. And then Hallie says, increase it by literally $10, nothing crazy. And to which Badger says, okay, yes, let's plan tomorrow. We can still use sold out event to pitch he. And that's basically the key parts of Hallie's video. Now, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, there's obviously a lot that I've missed out as well just for time. And I do recommend watching Hallie's video if you do want to get her full point of view on all of this. As of right now, Badger hasn't actually responded directly in terms of actually uploading a response video or anything like that. There was a comment that a lot of people are screenshotting in the comment section that Badger apparently left on this video. I can't find the comment, so I assume it's been deleted, but I do just want to clarify that I haven't seen this posted myself, but this is a screenshot that everyone's showing. It's a comment from Badger that says, I give you full permission to release the full audio. Hallie, this is dangerous. Posting this in a way that paints a false narrative is misleading and dangerous, especially when it's used to vilify someone's character. This is exactly why I could not keep you on my team. Thank you for continuing to post evidence and proving why you're not someone who is safe to work with. And again, like I mentioned earlier, depending on whose video...
Yeah, you needed that energy at the start, baby. If you had that energy at the start, this all wouldn't have happened. This all would have happened. Let's be clear about if you're ever gonna run a business, if you're ever gonna run an event or anything, someone has to lead. You can't never not have a contract and hope the other person. That's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works.
You look at the comment section is pretty different. I mean, to be fair, the comment section of this video, a lot of people just mentioned the fact that, like, it says here, 27 minutes is crazy. A 27-minute long video, a lot of people just joking about the length of the video. But it does feel like the majority of people in this comment section are on Hallie's side in all of this. There's a comment here saying, I hate how she made it sound like it was one-sided and act like you were greedy for asking about raising the price when the demand was high. She also left out the part where she agreed and laughed and said low-key. A comment here saying Badger definitely wanted to control the project while using your platform for marketing. And another comment...
True. You know what's crazy? All of these comments are true.
You're saying Hallie came with a receipt, proof, timeline, screenshots. So, yeah, like I said, depending on whose comment section you look at, the people tend to be on that person's side, it looks like. But with that all being said, I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I feel like this has been a much longer video than I usually...
Wait, what? Why is the comments delayed? Can't keep you on my team, little girl, chill. Bro, that was her. The only thing that I care about now is... whose idea was it? Whose event was it? If Badger said this was a little baby project she's been working on for years and she added Hallie to it, then that's her project. She has the full right. The only thing she did, both of them did a huge mistake, but the biggest mistake they did was doing it without a contract. That's the biggest mistake they did. But let's be honest. Let's truly be honest, bro. This is more of a Badger's event than Hallie's event. That's what it seems like.
Usually upload on this channel. I mean, I've been recording for probably like double the amount of time I usually am when I make these videos. I believe when I started recording, it was 20 past 11. I mean, you can actually see the clock in the background. So yeah, it's been a long one, but even if you did get this far, let me know.
You should set expectations. This usually happens. This usually happens when people start business with a family member or a brother or a friend. They don't discuss these type. They don't think about these type of scenarios because they know the person. They let their personal relationship with the person, either friendship, family, influence their business thoughts or whatever. But yeah, this usually happens when family members start business together or when friends start business together. It's unprofessional. That's just the nature of it. Let's be honest. This was Badger's event. She had the idea. She recruited her friend Hallie, but she didn't make it professional. She wasn't professional with it. She didn't have no agreements. She didn't set no boundaries. She didn't tell her what to do. Yeah, she made her feel like a co-host. She made her feel like a co-partner. And when she acted like one, she got upset. So who's to blame? You can't blame Hallie for that. That's your fault. She could have invited her as panels. Exactly. You can't be upset at someone for... Wait, hold on. Let me put this back. Like, you can't give someone the idea of them owning 50% of your business and be mad when they act like they own 50%. Maybe she was trying to be nice. Exactly. This is exactly why these type of things happen with family businesses or friendship businesses, because they try to be nice. They let their personal relationship influence the business. That's why. Because you don't think about these when you're trying to start a business with a stranger. You don't think about being nice. You're only business driven. So yeah, I think they both made a silly mistake. This is
your thoughts in the comment section down.
But lesson learned now. Lesson freaking learned. I bet next time she does a business or next time she does an event, the first thing that's gonna come to her mind is to make a contract. I bet this was worth more to her just because of the lesson she learned from it. But yeah, this whole thing it's interesting. It's interesting. It's more of a lesson part. So there's more of a lesson. Nothing really crazy happened. The event. I'm actually when is the event gonna happen? I'm more curious now. I feel like this is the best promotion they could have done for that event. This is what I think. This is the best promotion they could have done for that event, because people would just want to be there now. People would want to be part of this event now, because it's literally the middle. It is the whole reason this whole thing happened. They would just want to be there just to experience it. But yeah, wait, when is it gonna happen? Hold on. Anyways, if it is not really, what would be crazy if this whole thing was part of their marketing tactics. Imagine, bro, mind blown. And when the event actually happens, one of the secret panels, one of the secret guests is Harley, and they reveal this is all a prank. See? Look, she has a whole playlist of the She Evolves thing. She Evolves. This is clearly her thing. This is clearly her business. How smart is that? Yeah, that could actually work. There's a lot of people that have done that before with the whole. I don't know if you guys used to watch 2017 YouTube diss track, where people used to make diss track songs at each other to make money. And the whole boxing thing. Bro, the people fake a lot of things to make money. Badge is more aesthetic, I guess. But who's going to believe them after, though? People are going to believe it. People are going to believe it. People are going to believe it. People don't really care. Especially on TikTok. They have the attention span of a goldfish. They don't really care. That's interesting. Yeah, would you guys still go to the show though? Anyways, I'm gonna move on from this. This is interesting. The only thing I want to know now is when the show actually happens, and if it turns out to be good, or if it turns out to be successful. That's the only thing I care about now. Ooh. Hey, it's actually really late. Oh my goodness. All right. I was shocked when I saw that on my YouTube timeline. I was like, damn, what happened? I did see a clip of it on my TikTok. I was like, what the hell? Why is this guy talking about it? Anyways, it's 1 a.m. and I got a fucking Russian class tomorrow. Oh god, I hate my life. 9 a.m. in the morning, got a Russian class. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. See you guys tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. No, not same time, earlier. Anyways, take care, guys. Peace. Love you. Bye-bye. See you. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah. Bye.